Hello and welcome back to another part of my random Crusader Kings 2 challenge. In the last part we actually took all of the Catholic perm over here. So there are no more Catholic leaders, I believe, on the map, or there must be somewhere, but I don't know where they are. We're actually waiting for Perm to end his war so we can ask him to join our empire, which he will probably accept. We can send him some money. The time is almost done. I don't know if it's 53 or 54. I thought it was 54, but it can also be 53. So depending on that, only 4 years or 5 years left. So we're just gonna let the time keep going. Let the time keep running. He will ruin everything. Get 15 piety. Alright. 200 piety a month. So let's take a look at how much we're actually making at the moment. 8,000, almost 9,000 gold a month. And now all of a sudden we make 4,000 a month. It's kind of weird. Sometimes it goes really high and then just goes down. 300. Sure, you're gonna have to deal. I don't know what happened, but it's fine. Almost 1450. 1450. I will grant him a claim on the perpetrator's title. It's not my call. It's not my call. What else is there to do? Yeah, we're still waiting for this war to end, but knowing my luck, this will keep going until the end of time. Still a really small part of this guy still is alive, but for a very little part we have a de jure claim on. Oh, actually we have a de jure claim on that guy still. Let's just have him keep it. That's why probably my retinue was still there, so we forgot to press that claim, but that's fine. It's totally fine. Not gonna move all the way across the map again to take one county. I'm not that. If it was the beginning of the game or a little bit earlier, I might have, because it is always nice to keep control over your empires. To keep total control, but now, with only 3 or 4 more years left to go, and we're at 1450. So that's nice. We have 825,000 troops. And as you can see, there are not a whole lot of independent states left at the beginning of the game. So let's take a look. Wars are also very limited, of course, because only I can really declare wars, and the other guys could declare wars, of course. But because there's so little of them, there's actually not a lot who they can declare war on. So this is all good, I guess. Alright, Barony of Constantinople we get most of from, for some reason. It's fine. Realm. Oh, wait, let's take a look at that. Pay to me. I'm quite curious who pays the most to me. Constantinople. Kind of what I expected, of course. But you cannot see it from... These are all the independent counties, alright. Your realm levies. Who has the most total? Great, thanks. So my barony, and then barony of Seleucia. I believe those are all my baronies, but I'm not sure though. Alright. So we have definitely the highest religion authority. size. Romova still have 81 in size, so there are probably a lot of little baronies and stuff like that who has Romova people in them, but we'll just leave it for that. My Fizz had only 90. Catholic has still 9. Pope Innocent. And 2020, this one is actually at 51. That's just one county. Norse is totally almost as good as gone. And everything else. Not a whole lot of them left, so. Characters, of course, we can take a look. Gold, who has the most gold? Prince Antonius the Great has the most gold. He's the leader of the Holy Scepter. Holy Scepter. No, I don't know how to pronounce it. Prestige. Alright, so we need her. She needs a new guardian. Let's do that right away. There we go. So prestige, I am definitely the highest. Piety, also the highest. Demand size. Actually, my German king has the same amount as holdings as I have, or yes, counties as I have, 7. Italy has 6. King Airways of Numia has also 6. 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4. Realm size, let's take a look. So Italy has 240. Germany has 194. 89. 88, 86. Alright. And I of course have 4,715. Pretty insane. So still people are being reformed, converted. Still fighting that war, so we're not gonna get control of that guy, unfortunately for us. Almost year 51, so either 2 or 1 year left. He needs to be educated by someone with very high diplomacy, like him. There we go. And 20 December, so a couple more years to go. And for the year 151. So yeah, the time is getting really close we're really close to actually finishing this game and this series. We can press some claims for this guy, but we'll leave Moldau. That's fine. Moldau has been a good neighbor since the beginning, so let's not be too mean against the guy. I'm 40. I'm almost 40. Adopt his ideas to improve economics. To improve the economy. Fine, I have money, so why not, you know? Let's take a look if we can actually build something in our cities or in our... We could actually. A church town. A barracks. A cathedral. Yeah, let's just build those. I don't really know what else I need to build. So these are all upgraded. Probably this is also fully upgraded, yes. Oh. Close, please. Thank you. So we're gonna end up with a score around 600,050 maybe, give or take. You need to be educated as well. Again, did I say you knew where to become a marshal? I believe I did, so there you go. No, it's not my call. And we need someone, a strategos. Very good. You can be my strategos, please. And you should. Damn it! Come on. There you go. Good job. As you can see, the game is really running really slowly because everything needs to be calculated, processed by my computer. And like I mentioned before, my computer is not bad, but it's getting a little bit older. So I can play this game fine, but when I conquer almost the entirety of the world, it gets a little bit difficult, and especially when it's when I'm also recording at the same time. So probably the next few series I'm gonna play as in Crusader Kings 2, I will probably give myself a little bit more of a different challenge, you know, something like. So not something I did. This was not really a challenge. This was just start as a random count and see what happens. In that way, it was a challenge, of course, to become as powerful as we could. Well, we became pretty damn powerful. But I can also do something like start with this count or start with those people or that kingdom and try to hold your borders for like 100 years, or try to, I don't know, expand and take those kingdoms, or as a Jew try to create Israel or something like that. So there are multiple options, of course, which you can do, or start that's actually something I'm thinking about. Start as a count in the Netherlands, create the kingdom of the Netherlands, and try to amass a certain amount of money, or something like that. But I don't know what we can do, of course. It's all pretty. Or as the Netherlands take over Jerusalem in a holy war or something like that. There's all possibilities, of course. Or start as a heretic somewhere. It's also pretty interesting. Start as a heretic over here and try to take over like Germany or the Holy Roman Empire or France or Italy or Spain. There are multiple options, of course. So it's almost the year 1452. That's not my call. Please go away. Let him go. Excellent. Good job. Excellent. Alright, so my lesbian daughter died, and we got this girl, Prince Justa of Andalusia. Yeah, so how many characters did we play with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was a pretty weird inheritance. 5, 6. Oh. Apparently that... No, we're gonna close it. Alright, fine. I actually don't know how many... So we'll see that, of course, in the end, how many we played with. I'm gonna say about... Let's say we started at 850 or something, so let's say to 1450 is 600 years, something like that, give or take, 500, 600 years. Something like that. And let's say every emperor played with, was it so 50 years old, so let's say 12 people, 12 characters. Of course my first character was already a bit older, and of course they didn't all rule for the totally of 50 years, of course. Usually they were mostly 16 or older, somewhere in 30. So no, probably a lot more than 10. Probably 25, I guess. 25, between 25 and 30, something like that. But we will see, of course. We will see. Unfortunately, this is taking quite a while, because the speed isn't going that fast anymore. 1 day is second, so... Oh, we had another uprising, so we have another little war going on. Oh, that's cute. Where are you? You're over there. You are pretty close, actually, so can you take care of that? I don't know why some of the retinues just split off somewhere. I have a couple of 500 men standing around for no apparent reason. Oh, probably these are these guys I get from the counts. If I get a county from them, I also get the retinue they own. And therefore I have this retinue, which I didn't ask for, but I just got. So we are gonna take down this small revolt. Hopefully. Almost there, we're almost there, we're almost... Oh, close, close. Get him, 12 Julie. Yes, we're gonna catch him. Very good. And he's gonna be destroyed. Without any real trouble, so it seems. So we already broke one flank. Hopefully we can destroy him. Yes. That's the most beautiful thing, you know, just catch him, destroy him, get it over with. Minsk? No. Need someone with... yeah, Pinsk. Pinsk can keep you. Or Kiev. No, you can go to Kiev, actually. Alright. 1st of August. Alright, so our vessel joined in attacking this guy, I believe. Are you still at war with him? You probably are. You are, unfortunately. Duke Kopti. So what I could do, of course, is in the last year in the last couple of days, create everything. And then just keep it for myself and get a little bit more prestige. Or I can give all my money away to the Holy Order. I get like another, well, what would it be? 300. So we get 3,000 prestige or 3,000 piety for 3,000 gold. So get almost 80,000, no, a little bit less, 70,000 piety. But I'm not gonna do that. I think that's just a little bit weird, and it's also kind of boring to see me click like a million times to to get the piety, so I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so the year is almost 1453. So that's nice, I guess. And I don't really, I cannot remember if it is 43 or 53 or 54. So that's kind of annoying. I kind of... So December. It's, oh my god. 7 December, 8 December, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... So it could be over in 1 year or maybe 2 years. Anyway, this part is going to be a little bit longer. I'm not going to create 2 more parts. 1 more part for 1 or 2 more years. So I guess this part will be around half an hour maybe. Then we around 20 minutes. Oh, there we go. Alright. The Renaissance sweeps across Europe, and the feudal era draws to a close. With a score of 662,630, you beat House Capet. quite easily. He descended from Robert the Strong, who was a power figure during the reign of Charles the Bald. His descendants would be kings of France in 1066, although by 1322 the main line would die out. Cadet branches still ruled in 1337 as kings of France, Portugal, Naples, Hungary, and Navarra. Cadet branches would be also hold the duchies of Brittany, Burgundy, Bourbon, Provence, and Achaia. One future cadet branch would hold the dignity of emperor as Latin emperors of Constantinople, the truly greatest dynasty of the medieval Europe. Well, not anymore, because my dynasty, Kalokerish, was way better. Well, not way better, but yes, actually way better. But we were not, of course, a real. So let's take a look. We actually 100,000 is the highest score they give you, so we kind of easily beat that. Let's go take a look at. Can you move up a little bit? So let's take a look. Let's go through all our leaders. So this is actually the final part. I actually thought it was, well, fine. This is totally fine. Alright, here we go. We started with Duke Theophilus I of Americon. That was the count we started with. Ruled for 20 years. Got 836 points. Then we went to Duchess Kai Riaka of Americon, ruled for 80 years, 820 points. Duke Nerevos II of Charison, ruled for 10 years, 220. Duke Philoposus of Charisianon ruled for 39 years, so he ruled actually pretty damn long, 3,238 points. Duchess Estonia of Harrison ruled for 32 years, 2,000 points. Dukes Albano of Carison ruled for 29 years, 2,500 points. And here we became king. Despot of Achakios of Armenia ruled for 48 years. That's pretty impressive. That was actually one of the characters who ruled for very long. 4,500 points. This guy actually controlled the Byzantine Empire for a little while, I believe, and then he was really quickly kicked out. And he ruled for 330, ruled for 11 years, and he got 3,000 points. This is the first real emperor, and then we started to take everybody's counties and stuff like that, so that was not really smart. 18 years, 5,000 points. Basilius Albano the Just ruled for 19. He was the wicked, this one. So this should actually be Basilius the second. No, Basilius is the title. 500 points only, because he was taking everyone's counties, stuff like that. This guy actually has a negative score. David Gairulik, he is ruled for 8 years. That was the guy who took everything. He only ruled for 7 months, the saint. I believe he died, or his title was just taken. 7 months. Ruled for 2 months. After that we took over the Byzantine Empire again. So 163 points, 57 points, so that's nothing. Then again, this guy ruled for 1 year, still had a lot of really bad points, and after that I decided, well, fuck it, we're just going to play with a lot of vassals, and then the really strong guys became, and this is probably the best guy we had. Unfortunately, we cannot go and see what he was anymore. Emperor Romanus the Saint ruled for 68 years, for 41,000 points. Very good. Emperor Daimanios the Wise, 30 years, 32,000 points. Emperor Lucas the Blessed, 44,000 points, so he is currently the one with the most points, 28 years. Emperor Daimanios the Monk, 53,000 points, so he has more, with 36 years. Emperor Theodosius the Great, 31 years, 55,000 points. Emperor Caspia the Pious, he was killed pretty early after it was assassinating everyone. 53,000 points. Emperor Theodosius the Gentle, 21 years, so not very long. 64,000 points, right? Yes. No, 46,000 points. I'm sorry. Ruled for 21 years. Emperor Antonius the Blessed, ruled for 29 years. He was this genius guy, I believe. 72,000 points. But he also the monk, 18 years, 58,000 points. Basius Theodosius the Gentle, 10 years, 31,000 points. And Emperor Theophilus the Great ruled for 35 years. And this is not correct. Because we, of course, got all these points from him. But apparently that doesn't show. Alright, so how many people did we have? Can I move up again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Jesus, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we had 11 solid emperors who we just decided to play with as emperors. 11 emperors. Then we had this guy who's a bit weird, 12, 13, 14. So this was in a very short time. A lot of people actually ruled. 14, we're not going to count him twice. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Alright, so with 24 people we played with. Alright, so I want to thank you for watching if you reached this final part for this watching this series. I'm pretty happy how it turned out. Unfortunately, the game slowed down at the end a little bit because of the lack of wars eventually, and of course my PC had some really big trouble with calculating everything because of the giant empire. I want to sincerely thank you for watching this series if you did, and hopefully you will look around at my channel for some other series. Hopefully there will be some other interesting stuff up pretty soon. So again, thanks for watching, and hopefully you will join me in another series. Bye bye.